Here we are in Visual Studio 2017. We're going to start a new project. We're going to choose Business Intelligence, Integration Services, and Integration Services Project. We're going to call it QuNect SSIS. And we start out with a blank canvas. Before we add a new connection manager, we're going to want to make sure we have both a 32-bit and a 64-bit DSN, and they have the same names. So here we are in the 32-bit DSN control panel, and here we are in the 64-bit DSN control panel. And under System DSN, you'll notice that we have two DSNs, both called QuickBase via QuNect. You want to make sure that you have these two DSNs and they're named the same thing. You can pick any name you want, but it's important because SSIS runs packages as 64-bit in a standalone offline situation, and when you're designing, it's often a 32-bit environment that it's operating in. And so you have to have the same DSN in both the 64-bit and 32-bit worlds so that things work smoothly. Now let's talk about how to configure these DSNs. You want to make sure that you have them filled out up here with your username and password or user token. If you want to know more about these values, just click on the question mark and that'll bring you to a video that explains in detail where to get these values. But something that's particular to SSIS is you want to make sure this checkbox here is checked. When you check this, date and time of day fields are transformed on the fly by QuNect ODBC for QuickBase into date-time fields, something that SSIS knows how to digest. This is an important checkbox setting that you need to do for both of your DSNs, both your 32-bit and your 64-bit DSN. Now back to the connection manager. We right-click here and we choose New Connection. Then we scroll down to ODBC and click Add. We want to click New, and then we want to choose the DSN that is both in the 32-bit and the 64-bit control panels. And then we click OK. We click OK. And now we have our connection manager. So the first step is to add a data flow task to our control flow. Now that we have our data flow task, we want to click on the data flow tab and we want to add an ODBC data source. If we double click on this, we see that we can choose the connection manager. There's only one right now. And then we can choose our table name. Let's say we want to do the projects table. We can click Preview and we can see sample data from that table. We click OK and our ODBC source is ready to go. Notice, however, we have this warning that's telling us that we're going to do row-by-row fetching, which isn't the most efficient situation. To correct that, we can go into edit mode here and find that we have two multi-line text fields. One is called Notes and the other one is called Project Summary. If we uncheck these and click OK, you'll notice that the warning goes away. Now we're not in the row-by-row mode and we're going to do data transfers much more efficiently. That's about it for configuring an ODBC source based on QuNect ODBC for QuickBase. Thank you for watching.